In the shadows of history, few figures stand as enigmatic and electrifying as Nikola Tesla, a name whispered in awe, revered for his otherworldly genius, yet shrouded in mystery and secrecy. We know him as the inventor of the alternating current, the visionary who defied the conventional wisdom of his time. But what if the true story of Tesla stretches far beyond the realm of science? What if Tesla wasn't just a man of machines and circuits, but a conduit for ancient forces, tapped into esoteric wisdom that transcended the material world? Imagine this: a man so deeply connected to the invisible fabric of the universe, he could manipulate the very forces that govern space and time. Tesla's insights weren't merely based on engineering principles, but were rooted in a profound understanding of the metaphysical, an understanding so deep it aligned with the ancient teachings of alchemists, mystics, and sages. What if Tesla's inventions, theories, and strange behavior were driven by something more than just intellect? What if they were the result of tapping into a hidden knowledge that was passed down through centuries, kept under wraps by the secret keepers of the world? Today, we delve into the secret life of Nikola Tesla, peeling back the layers of history to reveal the mystical forces behind his genius. We'll explore how his mind, his methods, and his inventions were guided not by the mundane, but by forces unknown. This isn't just about the man who illuminated the world. It's about a soul who may have been channeling the universe itself. Hold on tight as we embark on a journey that reveals the hidden truths about one of the most fascinating minds in human history, Nikola Tesla, a man who may have been much more than a mere scientist. The forces he uncovered may be the key to unlocking the deepest secrets of existence. To truly understand the depths of Nikola Tesla's genius, we must first set the stage, a time when the veil between the known and unknown was still thin, and the mystical and the scientific were not yet so deeply divided. Tesla's life unfolded during the late 19th and early 20th centuries, a period rich in scientific discovery, but also a time when spiritual knowledge, alchemical traditions, and ancient wisdom still held sway in the hearts of many. In the ancient world, wisdom was passed down in cryptic forms, hidden in plain sight, from the Hermetic teachings of Egypt to the mystical practices of the East. It was understood that the universe was a vast, interconnected system governed by laws both visible and invisible. Thinkers like Hermes Trismegistus, whose work was lost to time, left behind knowledge that spanned the material and the metaphysical, proclaiming that as above, so below, a phrase that encapsulated the deep interrelationship between the cosmos and the human mind. For centuries, this knowledge was kept within the hands of secret societies and spiritual orders, carefully preserved from the masses. Ancient texts, such as the Corpus Hermeticum, held profound teachings about the invisible forces of nature and the potential of the human mind to harness them. The mystery schools, such as the Pythagoreans and later the Rosicrucians, understood energy not as something physical, but as a universal substance that could be directed through thought, emotion, and intention. They knew that the very fabric of reality could be influenced by the mind, an idea that would echo through the ages. Tesla, however, was not just a man of his time. He was a bridge to something far older, a kind of modern-day alchemist who fused science with the mysticism of antiquity. But his brilliance wasn't just in his technological invention. It was in his deep understanding of the forces of nature, the unseen energy that permeates the cosmos. Tesla himself spoke of this mysterious energy in almost mystical terms, often referring to the ether, a substance that, to him, connected everything in the universe. It was a concept long abandoned by mainstream science, yet Tesla clung to it, believing that this energy could be harnessed for the betterment of humanity. But why was Tesla so fixated on these ancient concepts? Why did he, in an era of rapid industrial progress, look to the mystical traditions of the past to inform his groundbreaking inventions? Could it be that he understood something that modern science was blind to? Tesla's work, from his theories of wireless energy transmission to his experiments with alternating current, was more than mere innovation. It was the embodiment of ancient principles that had been hidden from the masses for millennia. Tesla's interest in the ether and his claims of tapping into a limitless source of energy are direct echoes of ancient teachings, where the energy of the cosmos wasn't just theoretical. It was real, tangible, and could be manipulated by the initiated. His deep immersion in the works of mystics, his curious nature, and his boundless imagination led him to explore not only the science of the physical world, but the metaphysical as well. To the untrained eye, Tesla's obsession with the ether and his seeming eccentricities might seem strange or even irrational. But to those who understand the deeper esoteric wisdom of the ages, Tesla was merely rediscovering the forgotten truths of the universe, pulling them into the light of modern science. It is through this lens that we begin to understand Tesla not as just a scientist, but as a mystic, a spiritual seeker who used his inventions to tap into the unseen forces of existence, offering a glimpse into a higher reality. In the next section, we will begin to unpack these influences, diving into the core aspects of Tesla's genius and his connection to the mystical forces that guided his groundbreaking work. What was it that made his mind so receptive to these ancient truths? And how did these hidden teachings shape the very inventions that changed the world? Nikola Tesla's life is an intricate tapestry of genius, intuition, and mystical insight, one that defies simple categorization. While most know him for his innovations in electricity and engineering, few are aware of the deeper, esoteric influences that guided his thinking and inspired his inventions. Tesla himself often spoke about his ideas in spiritual terms, describing his inventions as manifestations of an invisible, almost divine, inspiration that seemed to flow through him from an unknown source. For Tesla, the line between science and mysticism was blurred. He was as much a spiritual seeker as he was a scientist. One of Tesla's most profound and controversial ideas was his belief in the ether, a subtle, omnipresent energy that he believed permeated the universe. While this concept was largely dismissed by mainstream science during his time, it had deep roots in ancient thought. The idea of an all-pervading energy was not new. It echoed the teachings of the Hermeticists, who spoke of the universal spirit, or the breath of God, that connects all things. The ancient alchemists understood this energy as the key to both creation and transformation, while in Eastern traditions, similar concepts like prana and chi described the life force that flows through everything. Tesla, however, was not content with abstract concepts. He sought to harness this energy and make it tangible. He famously said, "If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration." These words are more than just a catchy slogan. They encapsulate Tesla's understanding of reality at a fundamental level. He believed that everything in the universe, from the smallest atom to the vast expanse of space, was governed by these three principles: energy, frequency, and vibration. By tapping into this unseen energy, Tesla was able to create machines that could manipulate these forces, altering the fabric of reality itself. One of Tesla's greatest inventions, the Tesla Coil, was his attempt to tap into and control this energy. The coil, which generates high voltage, low current, high frequency alternating current, was not just an engineering marvel. It was, in many ways, a mystical tool. Tesla claimed that when activated, the coil could access the etheric energy that surrounded the Earth, and through careful manipulation, this energy could be transmitted wirelessly across vast distances. His experiments with wireless energy transmission were rooted in the belief that everything in the universe is interconnected through this invisible force. But it wasn't just about creating technology. It was about understanding and accessing the underlying fabric of reality. Tesla often spoke about his visions, claiming that he received his most groundbreaking ideas in moments of deep meditation or trance-like states. In these moments, he would experience vivid flashes of light, geometric patterns, and intense sensations of energy flowing through him. These experiences were not mere hallucinations. They were, in his view, glimpses into a higher reality, where the boundaries between the physical and the spiritual were dissolved. Tesla's visions were reminiscent of the ancient mystic practices, where advanced practitioners could tap into higher states of consciousness and receive divine knowledge. Just as shamans, yogis, and mystics of old would enter altered states to access higher wisdom, Tesla too entered these realms to draw inspiration for his groundbreaking work. In many ways, his laboratory was not just a place of experimentation, it was a temple of sorts, a space where Tesla communicated with the unseen forces of the universe. His connection to these energies was not passive. He actively engaged with them, manipulating the forces of nature in ways that modern science still struggles to fully understand. Tesla was a modern-day magician, channeling the etheric currents of the universe into tangible, physical forms. But like all magicians, he had to pay a price for this knowledge. Tesla's obsession with these higher energies often led to his alienation from society. His eccentric behavior, strange habits, and refusal to adhere to conventional thinking were seen as the hallmarks of a genius, yes, but also as a man driven by forces beyond his control. As we explore the deeper layers of Tesla's life and work, it becomes increasingly clear that his genius was not just the product of intellectual brilliance. It was the result of his profound connection to a hidden source of knowledge and power. According to Tesla, power was available to anyone willing to tap into it. How did Tesla access these ancient teachings and channel them into his work? In the next section, we will explore this question, diving deeper into the hidden truths behind Tesla's inventions and the mystical forces that guided his every move. To truly grasp the depths of Nikola Tesla's connection to the mystical forces, we must step beyond the traditional boundaries of science and into the realm of the unknown, where the mystical and the scientific converge. Tesla's work was not simply a result of linear progression or pure intellectualism. He wasn't just inventing gadgets. He was aligning himself with cosmic forces that, in his view, had always existed, but were hidden from mainstream understanding. Tesla believed that the secrets of the universe could be unlocked by tuning into the natural frequencies of the world, similar to tuning a musical instrument to the right pitch. His obsession with vibration and frequency was not just theoretical, it was rooted in the very essence of his creative process. As he famously said, "The present is theirs. The future for which I worked is mine." His work, then, wasn't just about what was possible in the present moment. It was about accessing a future where humanity would be connected, not only through technology, but through the deep understanding of the forces that governed life itself. One of Tesla's greatest obsessions was the idea of transmitting energy wirelessly. While today, we see wireless energy transfer in a variety of forms, from charging pads to Wi-Fi, Tesla envisioned a world where energy could flow freely through the air, without the need for wires, and be distributed to all parts of the Earth. He believed that the Earth itself was a giant conductor of energy, and that by tapping into its natural frequencies, he could unlock a limitless source of power. Tesla's Wardenclyffe Tower was a manifestation of this vision, a massive structure designed to transmit energy across vast distances using the Earth's energy field as a medium. However, it wasn't just technology that Tesla was focused on. Many of his most profound discoveries were the result of his intense introspection and meditation. Tesla had an extraordinary ability to visualize his inventions in minute detail, often without needing to make any physical calculations or drawings. He would imagine the machines in his mind's eye, visualize them running, and then make slight adjustments in his mind to perfect them. This technique, which he referred to as mental engineering, was not just a form of concentration, it was a form of active participation in the creation of his reality. Tesla's mind was not bound by the physical constraints of time and space. It could project into the future, pull from the past, and operate in realms where the material world did not apply. Tesla's practice of mental engineering is akin to the ancient concept of the mind as a creator, found in many esoteric traditions. The ancient alchemists, for example, believed that the mind could shape reality, and that thoughts and intentions were not just abstract concepts, but powerful forces that could influence the material world. Tesla's deep understanding of this idea allowed him to bend the very fabric of reality to his will. But what about his more mysterious, almost mystical claims? Tesla spoke often about receiving messages from otherworldly sources. He claimed that during his most intense moments of inspiration, he would receive flashes of insight from what he referred to as higher intelligences. These visions were so vivid that they often overwhelmed him, leaving him feeling as though he were a mere conduit for something much greater than himself. Many have speculated that these experiences were the result of a mind deeply attuned to the unseen forces of the universe. However, Tesla himself remained cryptic about their true nature, referring to them as visions and communications from the ether. Some have suggested that Tesla's inventions were the result of direct contact with extraterrestrial beings or advanced intelligences beyond the human realm. While Tesla never confirmed such claims, his statements about receiving guidance from a source beyond human comprehension suggest that he too may have believed in the possibility of otherworldly intervention. Tesla once remarked, "I do not care that they stole my idea. I care that they don't have any of their own." This statement speaks to his confidence that the ideas he was receiving were not just his own. They were being channeled through him, directed by a force greater than his consciousness. His deep connection to the universe and its hidden energies, coupled with his belief in the ether, paints a picture of Tesla not just as a scientist, but as a mystic who was tapping into ancient knowledge that had been buried for millennia. He was an open vessel, attuned to the vibrations of the universe, and in doing so, he unlocked secrets that modern science was still years away from discovering. His genius was not just the result of his intellect, it was the result of his ability to connect to something far larger than himself. In his later years, Tesla became increasingly isolated, a reflection perhaps of his growing disconnect from the material world. He spoke frequently of the power of solitude and how it was in these quiet moments that he felt most connected to the universal forces that guided his work. It was in this solitude that he could hear the music of the spheres, a concept first proposed by the ancient Greeks, which posited that the cosmos itself was governed by a divine harmony, a vibration that Tesla seemed to have heard and understood better than anyone before or since. The true power behind Tesla's inventions, then, wasn't just about harnessing physical energy. It was about understanding the very nature of reality itself. He believed that by aligning himself with the universe's natural frequencies, he could unlock limitless potential for humanity. His inventions were not just mechanical devices. They were keys to understanding the cosmos and unlocking a higher level of consciousness. In the next section, we will explore how Tesla's work can be applied in our modern lives, how we can begin to tap into the same universal energies that Tesla so masterfully harnessed. How can we, too, align our thoughts, intentions, and actions with the greater cosmic flow and create lives that reflect the harmony of the universe? Nikola Tesla's understanding of energy, frequency, and vibration offers us profound lessons that can be applied to our daily lives. The key to unlocking the same genius that guided Tesla's work lies not just in mastering science or technology, but in mastering the very forces of the universe that Tesla understood so deeply. His ability to manipulate energy and direct it toward creating his vision of the future was a direct result of his deep spiritual practice, his concentration, and his alignment with the higher frequencies of existence. The great secret behind Tesla's work was not his inventions themselves, but his ability to tap into a higher flow of energy. The first step toward tapping into these universal energies is to develop energy awareness, just as Tesla did. This means becoming acutely aware of the energy that surrounds us, flows through us, and is within us. We can begin by simply observing the energy around us. This can be done by cultivating mindfulness in every moment, particularly through practices that engage both the mind and body. A simple but profound practice that aligns with Tesla's approach is breathing exercises that focus on energy flow. Tesla often used visualization and breath to align himself with the frequencies of the universe. Just as Tesla understood the importance of energy flow through his inventions, we can harness the same energy flow within our bodies. A powerful and accessible technique is deep, conscious breathing. This can be practiced by sitting quietly and focusing on your breath, allowing each inhale to fill you with energy and each exhale to release negativity and blockages. The ancient practices of pranayama, or controlled breath, are rooted in this idea, where the breath becomes the conduit through which energy is harmonized within the body. Next, to truly connect with the deeper energy Tesla accessed, it's crucial to develop a deep, focused concentration. Tesla himself was able to visualize his inventions in the most vivid, detailed forms, down to the smallest part, long before he ever built them. This ability to create clear, focused mental images allowed him to manifest his desires into reality. We too can begin to focus our intentions with the same clarity. Start by choosing a small goal or desire, and then, in a quiet space, close your eyes and focus all your attention on it. Visualize it in as much detail as possible. See it, feel it, hear it, and even smell it if you can. Allow this vision to become so real in your mind that it seems like the next logical step in your life. According to Tesla's teachings on energy, once you bring your desire into this clear, vivid mental state, you are essentially tuning yourself to the frequency of that desire. The key is to align your emotions with the desired outcome and feel the energy of that reality as if it were already true. Tesla often claimed that he could communicate directly with the universe through the clarity of his thoughts and his emotions. We can adopt a similar practice by affirming our desires in the present tense. Affirmations like, "I am abundant," "I am healthy," or "I am successful," spoken with conviction, will begin to shift the energetic flow within you. Remember, the subconscious mind does not distinguish between what you think is real and what you imagine. It will begin to bring forth the energy of your thoughts and manifest them in your external reality. Energy healing is another way we can directly apply Tesla's principles. Tesla believed that the human body was connected to the universal energy flow. And just as we need to clear blockages in the flow of energy in machines, we must clear blockages in our energy fields. Techniques such as Reiki, Qigong, and even simple yoga postures are designed to bring harmony to the body's energetic system, much in the same way Tesla sought to create harmony through his inventions. The flow of chi, or prana, is a direct reflection of the energy Tesla spoke of, and practices to align and open energy pathways within the body can help us become conduits for these universal forces, just as Tesla was. In Tesla's world, the mind was the key to controlling energy. This principle is consistent with the teachings of ancient mystics and modern quantum physics, where thought is seen as a fundamental force in shaping reality. To manifest as Tesla did, you must cultivate a disciplined, controlled mind. This can be done through meditation, a practice Tesla himself engaged in. Meditation helps to clear the mind, refine your inner energies, and connect to the deeper layers of consciousness. As you sit in stillness, imagine yourself as an antenna, tuning into the frequencies of the universe, much as Tesla tuned into the ether to receive his groundbreaking ideas. An essential principle that Tesla mastered was detachment from outcomes. This means that once you've set your intention and focused your energy, you must let go of attachment to how the results manifest. Tesla never obsessed over the how. He simply trusted in the process of creation. Letting go of attachment to specific results allows the universe to work in its own mysterious ways, unfolding opportunities and synchronicities that align with your true desires. As you move through your daily life, Pay attention to how your words, thoughts, and emotions impact your reality. Just as Tesla's inventions were a direct result of his ability to focus energy and direct it toward a specific goal, your life can become a manifestation of your intentions. Speak words of power, words that align with your highest vision for yourself and the world. Avoid the trap of complaining, negativity, or self-deprecation, as these only weaken your connection to the universal energies. Instead, cultivate a habit of speaking words that reflect abundance, love, and possibility. By applying these principles, energy awareness, concentration, intentionality, and alignment with universal forces, you can begin to harness the same creative power that Tesla wielded. Remember, the universe is always responding to your energy. Just as Tesla harnessed the unseen forces to power the world, you too can tap into these energies to shape your reality. In the next section, we will wrap up by summarizing the key takeaways and leaving you with a powerful reflection that ties everything together. Are you ready to step into the same flow of cosmic energy that once guided Nikola Tesla? The universe is waiting for you to align with it. As we delve deeper into the life and work of Nikola Tesla, we discover that his genius was not simply about inventing technologies. It was about his profound connection to the universal energies that govern the cosmos. Tesla's work wasn't just a series of mechanical inventions. It was the embodiment of esoteric wisdom, an understanding of energy, frequency, and vibration that echoes the teachings of ancient mystics and philosophers. He tapped into the invisible forces of the universe, bringing them to life through his inventions and his deep spiritual practices. The question we must ask ourselves is, how can we, as modern individuals, begin to channel the same forces that Tesla used to shape his reality? The answer lies not just in knowledge, but in practice. To step into Tesla's shoes is to understand that energy is everything. It is the foundation of the universe, the building block of life, and the raw material with which we can create. Whether it's through mastering the flow of breath, refining our thoughts, or aligning our emotions with our intentions, we too can begin to harness the cosmic forces that Tesla so brilliantly manipulated. Just as Tesla's ideas came to him in moments of deep reflection and connection with the unseen, we too can tap into this universal flow by clearing our minds, focusing our intentions, and aligning our actions with the greater truths of the universe. By practicing mindfulness, breathing exercises, and meditation, we can begin to access the same frequencies that Tesla worked with, frequencies that exist all around us, waiting to be understood and tapped into. Tesla's belief that the present is theirs, the future for which I worked is mine, reminds us that the potential for greatness lies in the invisible, and it is up to us to unlock it. Tesla also taught us that detachment is key. His genius was in his ability to let go of attachment to outcomes, allowing the universe to unfold in its own time and way. By practicing detachment, we allow space for the universe to align with our desires, creating the opportunities and experiences we truly seek without forcing or controlling every aspect of the process. As we look at the world today, we see the lingering traces of Tesla's work and his vision. From wireless technology to the interconnectedness of the global electrical grid, Tesla's inventions have shaped our world in ways he could scarcely have imagined. Yet, his greatest legacy is not just in the machines he created, but in the deeper spiritual truths he understood. Tesla showed us that the world is not just a place of physical matter. It is a vibrational symphony, a dynamic flow of energy that our thoughts, emotions, and actions can influence. The true secret of Tesla's genius is this: you are the universe. The same energy that flows through the cosmos flows through you. Your mind, your emotions, and your words have the power to shape the world around you. Like Tesla, you can tap into these energies, align with them, and begin to create the reality you desire. As you leave this exploration of Tesla's life and work, ask yourself, what would happen if I aligned my thoughts, words, and actions with the universal forces that shape reality? The journey of self-discovery, of learning to harness your inner power, begins with a single step: the decision to embrace the cosmic energy that is already within you. If this journey into the mysteries of Tesla and the universe resonated with you, don't forget to share this video and join the community of seekers who are ready to unlock the secrets of the cosmos. Share your thoughts and reflections in the comments. What aspect of Tesla's work inspires you the most? Let's continue to explore the hidden dimensions of existence together. Thank you for watching. Stay curious, stay connected, and never stop seeking the truth that lies beneath the surface.